Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we are here in the hype of the 6th year anniversary over here on JP. Things are going pretty good. I would say part 1 has been fine. There is a number of free-to-play characters to grind. We do have the new God of Destruction event, which should be getting 4 new stages and new God of Destruction bosses very soon, so obviously that's going to be very exciting. Now, one of the big things that happened, like always, is we got the red and purple stones, right? Now, typically, I have been, sort of redoing these videos, nearly every celebration. Why is that? Because people ask me to make them, right? Plus, usually the circumstances do change, right? So, if I had a video on what to get with the red and purple stone from the 5-year anniversary, I mean, Extreme Super Battle Road did not exist. The God of Destruction event did not exist, right? Circumstances change for, what units you might want to grab if you're a free-to-play player, or even maybe if you're, a small whale or something like that. Let's start with the red stone, and then we'll talk about the purple stone, right? Because the purple stone, you have to heavily, whale to buy that. So that's not really as important. That's more of, probably more of a collector thing, right? For whales, I'd imagine almost newer whales, you can kind of pick up units you're missing with the purple stone, more of the case with that. All right, so the redstone. The selection of units is continually updated with new EZA characters. So we have a lot of the same options here in the first 3 spots. We have, a lot of these same characters. Then Caulifla, Kale, God Topo, and Dispo down there at the bottom, and then also an Elder Kai. That's nice. So again, if you're a player who's been playing for a long time, if you have not foolishly re-rolled or anything like that, you can just go ahead and grab yourself an Elder Kai for free. So that is pretty good. Select Dokkan Fest right here. Okay, so let's just sort of go in order and move down, right? Gogeta's a good pick, but he has been replaced by Int Gogeta. And I'll be honest, at this point, I feel like almost all this content in the game, right, can be easily cleared with, a plethora of teams, right? Even, some of the newer characters are beginning to really assert their dominance on, Extreme Super Battle Road. Not a shock, considering Extreme Super Battle Road is now a month away from being a year old, right? So now, I do think it's probably a good idea to focus on characters that could potentially help you in the God of Destruction event. With the red and purple stones for now. Because, again, Extreme Super Battle Road, unless, I guess we could also here. Let me bring this up. If you're I guess this is for JP players, right? This is a video for JP players because we're the ones with the red and purple stone out right now. But, we could potentially get 10 new stages of Extreme Super Battle Road at some point soon, right? So if we head over here real fast, stages 11 through 20, we have Extreme Super Battle Road stages for. So what we would be getting is potentially 10 new stages for stages 21 to 30. So Universal Survival Saga, Super Saiyan, oh boy, Super Saiyan 3, ugh. Giant Form, that's another annoying one. Transformation Boost, Ginyu Force, oh boy. Movie Bosses, Pure Saiyan, Future Saga, Full Power, and Androids. We potentially could see 10 new Extreme Super Battle Road stages for all of these right here, because the last time JP got an Extreme Super Battle Road update was, what, August? No. Yeah, it was with the Worldwide Download Celebration, so we potentially could see these new stages added in. I mean, Universal Survival Saga, you're going to be able to cheese that with, the new LRs. Super Saiyan 3, I mean, that's not... I don't know. Super Saiyan 3, dude. So, with these in mind, I would say potentially making sure you have teams ready to beat these stages as they come out, or also, again, the God of Destruction event. So, with that in mind, let's take a look. Texel can help. I mean, he's not the greatest. You do need a lot of orbs for him to get a high amount of defense, but after the link level update, I would argue Texel is probably a lot better than a lot of people realize, and I think Texel... outside of Int Janemba and STR Gogeta, Texel's probably the best on these top 2 lists right here. Well, I don't know. This full power freeze is still really good. It's hard to say. I mean, these units are all still, solid, but, you want to make sure you're grabbing a unit that's actually going to be able to help you in difficult content, I think, right? So then these characters are pretty much fodder. Int Cell is good, but the rest of these characters, they're like, oh, like, I think the Super Saiyan 3s, they could be like, okay. AGL, Kibu, AGL, Ultimate Gohan, like, you're just flat out not going to use them, man. This Super Saiyan Goku is definitely good, and he definitely can help you in Extreme Super Battle Road as well. For the Pure Saiyan stage, I mean, the thing is, Pure Saiyans is already the fattest roster in the game, and you'll probably have the easiest time with that anyway, but he still could help, right? This Buu, I guess, could help for Buu Saga Extreme Super Battle Road. The Vegeta could help in Pure Saiyan Extreme Super Battle Road as well. The Beerus is a nice support for Worthy Rival, but I don't know that he's really necessary. Ultimate Gohan is fodder. All these units are pretty much fodder. Nova's pretty solid for the Shadow Dragon Saga team specifically, but I don't know if it's a good idea to grab that Nova just because he's good only on the Shadow Dragon Saga team. I don't know that that's a smart thing to do. The Family Kamehameha units you probably don't want to go for. I mean, Goten is solid, but those units, I mean, their EZA is now about to be 3 years old. I mean, they EZA'd for Goku Day of 2018. So it's like you could get some use out of Goten, but they're just old now, right? That's it. Even their EZAs are old. These two are okay, but I mean they're at 2 years since their EZA as well. Like they're definitely solid units, but not gonna push the needle for you in like Extreme Super Battle Road or the God event. This Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is okay, but like I don't know, like a better, like a really crazy support like LR Super Saiyan Goku would help him out a lot. So then that takes us to these last four. These are the units you want to grab with the red coin, without a doubt. AGL Caulifla, Physical Kale, God Topo, or Dispo. Now, Dispo. Dispo could help in the God event. If you are smart with how you're utilizing Dispo, I actually do think he probably could be sort of helpful in the God event, but I mean, you're going to need some luck and stuff like that. So Dispo does not have a defensive buff at the start of turn. He gets 50% defense for 6 turns on Super, which is ultra powerful, by the way. And then he gets this dodge chance up to 60% at the start of each turn. At the very least, the first stage of the God event, Dispo will be good for, right? Well, I say good. I mean, here, do we have the God event in here? It should already be. Yep, okay, perfect. Okay. Listen, this stage against E1 right here is STR. If you can get like the first turn or two, where you're keeping Dispo from getting hit too much, and he has time to build this up and then build this up, yeah, he is actually going to be able to help you out quite a bit. I mean, you could easily run like a Universal Survival Saga. Like, he is AGL, so you could just run like a double AGL Gohan, like Kamehameha build with, you know, a super class, like a super class AGL secondary, you know, AGL Super Vegito on there, Dispo on there. It could work, right? Again, him not having defense at the start of turn hurts, but he can help. I do think Dispo can help. Now, the much better options would be the others. AGL Caulifla is actually going to be quite good in the God event. Like, especially in that first stage, you could do LR Kale and Caulifla plus her. That is going to be a dominant rotation against E1, for sure. Kale, I think, will actually probably be pretty good as well in an int-type stage, right? Right now, there is not an int-type stage for the God of Destruction event. Hellas does change typings. You know, she goes AGL to Tech to Int to STR to Physical, then back to AGL. She sort of rotates like in the order that the Dokkan typings go, like by day, right? Like all STR Dokkan events are up on Thursday. All Int Dokkan events are up on Wednesday, right? Like that type of thing. But we're going to eventually, obviously, every single one of the 5 typings is going to be represented with these God of Destruction events, right? So, like, we're going to get an int-type stage. Kale will be good in there, because Kale has that 60% damage reduction. The only thing, I guess I should mention this about Kale, is this is an event, like, unless you're me with, like, my full, like, rainbow account, right? Kale, where is she? You are going to run out of her passive probably in here. So she has 60% damage reduction for 6 turns. So, like, once that wears off, you need 6 physical key spheres. That's a lot, dude. So, I don't know. Maybe even in an int type stage, maybe she won't be the best because it's just like, dude, that's just so much. 6 turns? It's not happening, man. That's not. Again, like, you need, like, LR, Goku, Kale, like, all these ridiculous heavy hitters to really blast through. I don't know that this is really, Kale is going to be really ideal for this. And then obviously, like, God Topo is good. He could be very solid depending upon the situation. So I would say AGL, Khalifa, or God Topo. Then probably Kale. Then maybe you want to look at Dispo, honestly, for who to get with the red stone. You know, again, this AGL Vegeta can help you. I no-itemed one of the God stages with that AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I think it was the Ewan stage. So there is some useful units in here, but that's sort of currently how I would judge, like, you know, you guys pick these units. What can help you in the God of Destruction event or Extreme Super Battle Road, right? Now, if we head to the Purple Stone, right, this will be brief, I think, because the Purple Stone, again, this is not going to help free-to-play players. So you can buy up to 3 Purple Stones. Now, let's just skip all the foreplay. Honestly, I think your probably best bet is to just grab 3 of these characters right here. Like, you know, getting something like STR Janemba, who I think is the second best EZA in the game, second only to this guy, Physical Vegito Blue. Grabbing STR Janemba can definitely help in the God of Destruction event, right? I mean, you know, you probably, because he guards, so he could be good in any stage, but you know, a lot of the super class teams do seem to be a bit better. You know, Super 17 is another unit who could be good in there. You know, maybe gambling on, like, one of these 4, like, what their EZAs might look like. Personally, Gotenks, I'm not really too, like, ooh. But, like, these 3 are interesting to me, obviously. And then Cooler, I think, probably has a really good shot of being the best out of all these guys on here when he gets his EZA. So much so that I'm currently thinking that they're going to EZA him. He'll be the best EZA in the game. And then he will be directly replaced by, like, an LR Final Form Cooler, like, 2 weeks later or something like that. That's what I'm kind of thinking we're going to see. Then as far as the secondary units. So, Ultimate Gohan and Great Saiyaman, I don't know if I recommend that. Jiren and Topo / Pride Trooper, that's pretty good. SCR Jiren is okay. The Topo Pride Trooper unit is pretty good. You don't want to grab this. Tech Gogeta and Gotenks. No way, dude. Ultra Full Bar Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then this STR Goku. No way. Evolution Blue Vegeta and the Resurrection F Blue Goku is interesting. That Blue Goku is radically powerful. I think one of the best EZA units in the game. Evolution Blue Vegeta is solid. So this is a pack that could help for sure. Turles and Metal Cooler, nice support type units, but no way. Ooh, dude, okay. So, Physical Super Vegito, I'm not the biggest fan of, but he's not, like, the worst unit ever. But then Kibito Kai, dude, that's big. Wow, Kibito Kai, he's really good. And he also is good for the God event because he does so much. You know, he raises defense on Super, he's got 50% chance to dodge, he heals. Like, there's a lot he's doing, so, you could use him for sure. Omega and this Nova does not impress me, so skip that. Int, UI Goku, and STR Whis. Whis has been out for a while, so that's solid, but I would say skip. In Angel Gold and Frieza, Skinny Boo. Skinny Boo is good, but he's been out for years and years. I would say don't grab that one. The Super Saiyan 3s, no way. This guy doesn't even awaken yet. Like, I wonder, is he going to awaken? Either way, skip that. Physical Future Gohan is actually another unit who could help you in the God event, honestly. Once his damage reduction builds all the way up to 50%, I mean, that does require him being on rotation for 5 turns, though, so... But, like, he certainly could help. He'll be better, obviously, in the Int stage. Whichever God of Destruction boss is Int, he'll be a pretty good option, I would say. And then this Trunks is kind of... I'm never been a huge fan of him. The androids, 18 is kind of meh. 17 is still very solid. STR Boo, like, I would actually probably argue he's become overrated. Like, yeah, he got helped by the Link Level Update, but let's not pretend like he's, like, top 5 or something like that. Like, he's okay. Boo Piccolo's really good, though. And then SCR Frieza and AGL Metal Cooler, skip that. Honestly, this one looks good because of Kibito Kai. This looks good because of Tobo / Pride Trooper. I would recommend... Your best value is getting 3 of these units. But maybe getting, like, again, like the Kibito Kai one if you don't have him at all, and then grabbing one of these Easy Ace is good. And then we go to the ones that cost 3. These all suck ass. Like, these all suck. Like, the SCR Broly, AGL Broly, and Broly Imperagus, no way, dude. Like, these 3, like, I guess this is okay, because, like, this Hercule's good. This Goku is good. But, like, dude, these guys are not comparable to, like, what you can get with one Purple Stone. The LR Goku Black, Gowasan's Monster, this guy, don't grab that. The Trunks and these 2, hell no. Oh my god, no way for this, right? Terrible. That's 16, Cell Jr., I'm good. LR Bardock, this Bardock, no, skip that. Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Tapions, hell no. The Tapions are okay, but that's a skip. I mean, these 2 are really good together. Like, that's looking at that is pretty nice, but still probably no. Then, like, these 2 are good, but, like, getting all these units, like, this Bojack one, hell no. Like, these are just all super old units. Like, they're overvaluing these LRs. So, I would say this is a waste. Getting these up here is not smart. They're hella overvaluing all these. Unless they're, like, secretly planning to EZA these guys, which I don't think they're going to. There's literally nothing they can do. They give AGL Majin Vegeta like 50% defense, and he's like a borderline a top 10 unit in the game or something like that. Like, these LRs are overpowered, but it's like these 3 can do damage along the lines of like newer LRs, but it's like they have no defense, right? You EZA them and give them a little defense, and that's all you do, and they suddenly become mega top tier. Like, I just don't foresee this happening yet. Not yet. So I don't think this is worth it. Again, what you want to do is just grab these guys. I would almost just say grab Purple Stones until these guys are like all rainbowed. But, you know, if you want to grab one of these secondary units like Boo Piccolo here, Kibito Kai, dude, do not. This Nova is nah. But, you know, Tobo / Pride Trooper, I guess maybe Whis, you know, those are good. That's probably what you want to do. So let me know what you guys are going to do with the Red and Purple Stone. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I'll catch y'all next time.